Teddi Mellencamp shares real change in hair regrowth after brain cancer surgery. Made me smile. Teddi Mellencamp has shared a positive update amid her ongoing battle with stage 4 cancer, saying that she's seen real change in my hair regrowth. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum previously explained that due to radiation, large patches of her scalp weren't regrowing hair. Even though she's still undergoing treatment to shrink the tumors, she shared this little bit of hair growth. Made me smile. Teddi Mellencamp is finally seeing real change in her hair regrowth after undergoing multiple treatments, including surgery, for tumors in her brain. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum, who will turn 44 on July 1st, shared back-to-back photographs on Instagram of her progress, explaining, "I noticed a real change in my hair regrowth." The reality star, who had been sharing her ongoing struggle with melanoma after undergoing 17 surgeries for the invasive skin cancer, confirmed in April that her cancer had progressed to stage 4, having metastasized to her brain and lungs. She needed immunotherapy, radiation, and surgery to treat the tumors. The treatments left her with patchy bald spots, leaving some of her followers to ask why she didn't shave her whole head. She explained on Instagram, "During radiation, I lost big patches of hair. Those spots aren't growing hair yet. This is what it looks like when the other hair grows out. So I shave these parts that grow every couple of weeks. I can't do it every day rolling on the floor laughing." As she shared in her new update, cancer comes with so many emotions: anger, sadness, loneliness. And while I feel grateful that immunotherapy is saving my life, I feel like I live in a fog, and I can't help but beat myself up on all of the ways I am falling short. I just desperately want to be back to my usual self. She continued. So this little bit of hair growth, this change from May 12th, second slide, to today, June 16th, made me smile. It's amazing what my body can do. Mellencamp also shared an update from her doctors during a recent episode of Two Teas in a Pod, the podcast she co-hosts with fellow Real Housewife alum Tamra Judge. "I had gotten pretty nervous because I started getting headaches again, so I was like, oh, no, that was the sign of this happening in the first place. I hope it means that the tumors aren't getting bigger again." Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. But she shared that following an MRI, doctors told her the tumors have not grown at all. "If anything, they're shrinking, but I am still stage 4 cancer. It's stage 4 until it's gone, until I'm in remission," she explained, saying the plan is for her to stay on immunotherapy for 2 years. "Hopefully by the end of that I'll be in remission." Read the original article on People. Teddi Mellencamp says she's in denial about cancer journey. Former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Teddi Mellencamp is opening up about the toll her cancer has taken on her family life. "I think it's really hard being in a place where I kind of am in denial of where I am physically," Mellencamp told co-host Tamra Judge during an episode of Two Ts in a Pod, the podcast she mans alongside her fellow Real Housewives alum. "And when other people are not in denial, it's hard," she added. Mellencamp, 44, shared earlier this year that she had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer in her brain and lungs. The reality star, who is daughter to rocker John Cougar Mellencamp, revealed in April on social media that after undergoing treatment, several of her tumors had shrunk or disappeared. James Van Der Beek, Jenna Fisher, and the rise of young people getting cancer. Despite this development, her family still urges her to take her health seriously, Mellencamp said. "My family wants to have the hard conversations, and I don't," she told Judge. "They want to talk about things like the future or medically, exactly how I'm doing, and I don't want to talk about it." "You don't want to talk about that with anybody," Judge chimed in. "I don't want to talk about it with you either, for the record," Mellencamp joked back. Despite her reticence to share now, Mellencamp has been very open throughout her cancer journey with fans, sharing updates on her treatment, the success of immunotherapy, and the hard conversations she's needed to have with family along the way. Mellencamp previously told USA Today that a positive mindset has been key to her journey. "I'm feeling positive, but I also would say that my mood and my overall energy level shifts by the hour," she said in May. "There's moments of fear and there's moments of whatever, but as long as I'm moving my body and taking action, then I seem to be in a more positive mindset." This article originally appeared on USA Today. Teddi Mellencamp cancer update. Teddi Mellencamp breaks silence on alleged horse trainer affair and tearfully asks if cancer was her payback. I think I was so broken as a human being during that part of my life that I did things out of my better judgment, Mellencamp said. The second part of Teddi Mellencamp's appearance on the Jamie Kern Lima Show podcast dropped on Tuesday, August 5th. During the episode, the former The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star addressed her alleged affair with horse trainer Simon Schroeder. To this day, does it still hurt my heart, and I wonder if that's why I got cancer? Yes, like it was my payback, she said. Teddi Mellencamp has broken her silence about her alleged affair with her horse trainer, Simon Schroeder. On the second half of the Jamie Kern Lima Show podcast, which dropped Tuesday, August 5th, Mellencamp opened up about the alleged affair with Schroeder, which first circulated in the news at the end of 2024. I've never talked about it at all just because of the kids, and I've never wanted anybody to have a guarantee whether it happened or didn't happen, but what I can say is, did I do things that hurt other people? Yes, Mellencamp, 44, said. To this day, does it still hurt my heart, and I wonder if that's why I got cancer? Yes, like it was my payback, she said, referring to her stage for cancer diagnosis after her melanoma metastasized to her brain and lungs. With tears in her eyes, Mellencamp said that nothing goes without payment. However long it was all over the press, it was everywhere. You're trying to minimize everybody's pain. You end up maximizing it, she continued. Because now not only do you have yourself, you have your significant other, your kids, the other person's significant other, their kids. Schroeder's ex-wife, Carly Schroeder, with whom he shares 2 kids, filed for divorce on December 30th, citing irreconcilable differences, according to court documents obtained by People. The filing, in which she also asked for spousal support as well as payment of her attorney fees from Simon, stated they were married April 14, 2024, and split on September 22, 2024. The pair had a previous marriage annulled in Ventura County in February, but remarried 2 months later, according to Us Weekly. The divorce occurred after rumors swirled in November 2024 that Simon had an affair with Mellencamp amid the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum's divorce from Edwin Arroyev. Simon never commented on the affair rumors and never responded to People's request for comment in January 2025. Mellencamp and Arroyev were married for 13 years when she filed for divorce on November 1, 2024, citing irreconcilable differences, according to court documents obtained by People. However, in February 2025, the divorce proceedings came to a halt when Mellencamp revealed her cancer diagnosis. In the months since, Mellencamp and Arroyev remained on good terms and emphasized how they're still good friends. He has even been by her side as she continues to undergo treatment for cancer. Speaking about her actions on the August 5th podcast, Mellencamp said, "So many people are hurt in the wreckage. But I can say this from knowing, the wreckage doesn't happen on its own," she said, adding that it never had happened to me. I think I was so broken as a human being during that part of my life that I did things out of my better judgment, she said, explaining that she was so sick. Remember how I told you there was like months of headaches and stuff like that? I was looking for comfort anywhere I can get it, she said, referring to the severe and debilitating headaches she mentioned in her announcement about the brain tumors. I felt so much pain. I felt so sick. I didn't go to the doctors. I just felt some certain kind of way. And the pain was so much that I had gotten to the point of almost hating waking up in the morning, which I had never been that kind of person, she continued. Mellencamp said she wasn't herself, but is not going to blame her alleged actions on the fact that she was sick. But I do think a bunch of things happened in my life all around the same time, and I had zero control of any of them. I just was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, she said. In earlier segments of the podcast, Mellencamp spoke about how she and Arroyev, 48, put their divorce on pause when they found out about her stage for brain cancer diagnosis. I always knew he'd do the right thing by me, Mellencamp said. If he wanted to, he could still be filing and finishing this divorce off right now. But my dad, musician John Mellencamp, and family just said I don't think this is the right thing for her to be able to try to navigate right now or figure out. It was yeah, of course. No, we'll wait. We'll wait until she's better, and then we'll figure it out. Though Mellencamp called Arroyev her ex-husband at one point during the episode, she clarified that she doesn't know what you call somebody you were married to, then you filed for divorce, and then you got cancer, so then everything went on hold. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from juicy celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. To this day, I don't hate Edwin, she said, adding that she and Arroyev were staying in the same house together and don't argue. I just want him to be happy, and I want our kids to be happy, and I want us to be able to have a good friendship and relationship, and I don't want to do anything to hurt him, she said. I kind of know how our marriage works.